We're back. Welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and we're going to be playing Zombicide Undead or Alice. Now, Undead or Alice is pretty tough. It's the toughest Zombicide I've played so far, so I do not expect I will win this, but I'm going to give it my very best go, my best English attempt. Yeah, so let's see if I manage to do the Bandwagon take 2. We're back on the bandwagon. So once again, the trains are coming and ain't gonna stop. This here is our chance to skedaddle out of this zombie-ridden outpost. Ain't gonna leave empty-handed though. Place it chock full of bounty weapons will soon be ours. Okay, so we're back here in this lovely little town. The general idea of this is we've got a train coming, which is represented by this blue objective token. Is going to be moving down here at the end of every round. When it comes off the board, we're going to be populating the board with a train. It's going to take out any zombies in its path. It's great fun when it comes out. We are going to be playing with the same characters. I've literally just lost this and I've set this back up to try again. So hopefully I've not forgotten to set anything up. I'll reshuffle all the cards out. I will, yeah, I'll shuffle them so you know I'm not just, stacking the deck in a particular way. As always with Die Rolling, we don't stage our gameplay. We just basically go for it. And hopefully, yeah, it's entertaining at the same time. So, last time I got taken out by an extra activation by the runners. Hopefully, I won't have the same issue this time. But you never know. So, here is our deck there. I'm terrible at shuffling, so this is probably to my own detriment. We have all of our items, and last time I called the building just in the north there the watering hole because I basically just kept getting water every time I was searching there. Which is, it's fine, it's nice and thematic. And our bounty weapons are the final thing we're going to be shuffling here. So, here we go. Right, so we have killed 2 zombies or more in a zone with another survivor and in a single turn. So that's going to be tricky to do to begin with. But let's start off. So Trixie, we're going to do the same strategies last time. I just feel like we had a bad spawn. So she's going to jump. So she moves into that space as her first action. Then she's going to move into here and then into there. And that's the end of her go. On to Carl. So we're going to move into here. Carl, we're going to try and get him to have a decent melee weapon to begin with, but he finds a Schofield, which is pretty good because it's going to help kill fatties. So that's his first action. Second action to do that. And you know what? We're just going to get this objective straight away. So we're going to actually get this, and he has Manitou's Wrath, which is pretty good, and it's much better than his pan. So we're going to swap that out. He has a pan now. And 5 experience points. Woot woot. So our next one is to kill an abomination with your last action, which is ridiculously difficult. So probably we're going to not bother with that. It's Turner's go now. So Turner is going to move into this space here. He's going to do a search. He gets to do 1. He finds a Remington. He's then going to trade to get the Schofield off of Carl. Next, we have Henry. So Henry, we're going to use Henry's entire activation to drag this wagon forward with the Gatling gun on the back of that, because that can be handy near the middle of the board. Next, we have Hannah. Hannah is also going to move into here. She's going to do 2 search actions. So first one, she finds some dynamite, which is going to be really helpful, taking out any abominations we have. And our second item is dynamite. She's double dynamite. Dynamite. Okay, Concepcion, we're going to get her to go in there. She's going to search. She finds a shotgun. She's a shotgun wielding, shotgun wielding religious lady. So that's her first action. Then, that was the second action. Third action, she's going to move into that zone there. Okay, so that's our very first go. Hopefully we're not going to get any double activations when we spawn stuff, because that could be horrible. So we're going to be spawning over here to begin with, and our first spawn is the Abomination. So he's coming out straight away. Our second spawn down there is 4 walkers. We didn't actually get any of the walkers out last time. So I'm going to get guys, I'm going to get guys out for this. I kind of feel like these guys were passengers maybe of the train in there. Further up the road. Over here, we get 2 brutes appearing. And we're going to do a combination of these guys. So we've got like this worker over there, and we've got this chain gang guy there. So 2 of those guys. In the orange zone just there, we get a brute activation, but because we're in blue level, no one activates, so that was helpful. And finally, our Abomination spawn at the top there. What have we found? Of course, the Abomination gets an extra activation, which means he's currently in the way of where Trixie is. Okay, so it's the end of the round. Train is a-coming. We then have to figure out where the noisiest zone on the board is, and that's not very hard to figure out. So first player token moves over to Carl. And Carl could actually take out those guys. So, do you know what? Let's do a charge. She's going to charge into there, and he's going to attack with Manitu's Wrath. He gets to roll 3 dice, and he does an additional damage with these, which means he does 2 damage for every hit he does. 3 more. 3 threes. Well, 2 threes and a 6. He takes those guys out. 2 experience points for Carl, which means he is in yellow zone. He gets an extra action. So he's 3 actions left. He's going to search in this zone. He finds plenty of shells, which is helpful for anybody who has one of those kind of weapons. He's going to move into there for his 3rd action. And then he's going to trade these shells with Concepcion, because Concepcion has a shotgun and it'll enable her to do rerolls. So that's the end of Carl's go. Turner is next. Turner is going to the purple guy at the back there. He's going to do a search. He finds plenty of shells as well. No good to him. He is then going to go 1, 2. Next, we have Henry. So Henry is going to drag this into there. That's the end of his go. It's Hannah's go now. So Hannah, double dynamite Hannah is going to search. She finds a pickaxe, which is really helpful. She's then going to move into there, and she's going to give that to Carl. It's now Concepcion's turn, so she's going to do a quick search. Find some water, which is fantastic. She can use this as holy water to get rid of the spawn point behind them. So she's going to do that. She gets 5 experience points for using it as such. Second action is going to be move out there. Third action, she's going to cast her Vade Retro on our man, the Abomination. She's got line of sight on him. So it means he can't actually activate next round. Right, and then we end with Trixie. So Trixie is going to grab this. Whatever this is, she's grabbing it. It's 5 experience points for her. We don't now have to worry about killing an Abomination with her last action. She's now got the Heavy Saber, does 2 damage. That is pretty nice. So it's her first action. She doesn't quite have enough. I think we'd have to leave her there. Oh no, she's got line of sight on here. Oh, nice. So her second action, she's going to jump over to there. And her third action, she's going to shoot at these walkers down here. So she's got her Springfield, 5 or more, does damage. And she misses, but we get a bang. Right, so our Abomination does not activate because of Vade Retro. Whoa. Our walkers move forward. And we start our spawn game again. So starting at the top there, we're going to be spawning Abomination, which means he gets to activate. Which means he's going to move 1 step over there. He's down the same zone as Henry, which kind of sucks. We have orange down here. And we're in the yellow zone, so we're having 4 brutes. Okay, we got rid of the spawn point in the watering hole, so we now have whatever is coming out of there, which is 4 runners. And then our abomination spawn just up there, we have 4 walkers coming out of the mines. Right, so that's what the board is looking like. It's the end of the round, so moving this down. This moves to the area, the noisiest area, which is going to be over there. Yeah, it's looking crowded. It's now going to be Turner's first activation, and we have got our new objective, which is to kill 3 zombies or more with a rifle in a single turn. Right, we're going to get our man into this area here. He's then going to do some fanning. I believe he can shoot from the zone. I don't think he has an issue with... Let me just double check the ranged action, see if he can actually attack outside of his zone. Okay, yeah, I think he can do that. So we're going to get... We're going to get Turner to fan the pistol into this area here. So you're going to try and take out some of these walkers. And he's using his Remington to do this. Okay, so he needs 5s or more. So he managed to hit 1 of these, so we're going to do a reroll. And he only hit 1 of them, so we're going to take out that guy. We place the bang token to the boom side. So there's 1 to move in there, second one to shoot there, and then he's going to just reload his pistol, I guess. Next we have Henry. Henry, who can't do anything, but I can't remember if we actually got Henry in there. So I'm just going to say it's 1 action to get aboard this. Then he's going to try and shoot at these guys. And Gatling guns, 3 dice or more, will hopefully take some brutes out here. So 3 or more, so we hit 1 of them. Shooting again. He hit 2 more of these guys. And that'll be the end of his activation. Right, Hannah is next. So Hannah, Dynamite Hannah. She's going to do a search in here. She finds some dynamite. She's going to do another search. She finds plenty of bullets. And then she's going to trade to give the dynamite over to Carl. Okay, it's Concepcion's turn. So Concepcion is going to place a Vade Retro token on the runners up here. So they're not going to be getting into our zone anytime soon. She's then going to move into here and she's going to search. And she finds a Remington pistol. Oh, what am I doing? I had a rifle. I should have been using her to attack people. Oh, Adam, you silly person, you. Right, that was a waste of a turn for her. So it's Trixie's go. Trixie is just going to try and shoot at these guys from where she is. So we're going to use all 3 of her actions to attack this round. And none of them hit. Finally, we have Carl. 1, 2, and then he's going to do a charge action. Right, he's got his pickaxe. He's rolling 2 dice, 4 or more to hit. Do you know what? I knew it was going to happen. So, yeah, he misses. He misses, and that was his... No, he's got 1 action left because he is in yellow zone. So, let's see if he manages to do it. He does not manage to do that. So he ran into danger, and the Abomination just kind of looked at him and laughed. Activation time. So the Abomination activates. He's going to do 1 damage to Carl. Our walkers are now in this zone. One brute moves up here. We have 4 walkers from the mines moving down. And these guys don't activate because of Vage Retro. So let's go to spawning. Our first spawn is all walkers activate one more time, which means these guys move down 1. We have 3 damage coming from in here. So we're going to split that between... Turner's going to take 1. Henry's going to take 1. And Carl's going to take 1. Okay, down here, the orange zone. All runners get an extra activation, so those runners are at the top are now in this zone here. This is a right mess now. Up the top there, the Abomination activates again, so he does 1 more damage, and we're going to do that onto Henry. And the final spawn, which is that one up there, we get the Abomination activates again, which is going to cost us the game. The Abomination activates, kills Carl, and we've lost our second attempt at this. I did not manage to do the Bandwagon, take 2. In fact, I failed miserably. Another extra activation, you know, having all those guys in the middle, taking out my guys, it was always going to be bad. But hey, I'm going to try one more time. 3rd time lucky. I mean, I've got to at least win more games than I lose against this, or maybe I'm going to be stuck here forever. I don't know. Anyway, I've been the ever excitable Adam. If you enjoy this content, then please like and subscribe. And if I did make any mistakes, leave them in the comments below. I probably made some tactical errors, which is why I failed. Anyway, until next time, guys, stay safe or die rolling. I'm still here, aren't I?